Hey everybody, Jared over here at Gen5DIY, and today we're going to show you how to install our DRL harness onto our 2019 Camaro. So here we got the harness. It's a real simple plug and play. There's going to be a connection between each main headlight connector, and then the wire is going to run in between those two. So basic overview before we get into it. The headlight plugs on these cars are actually accessible. You can see them in there without having to take off the fender well liners. Same on the other side. If you have large hands, kind of like I do, it's a little tough to get in there, but it is definitely doable. Once we unplug those and plug our connection in line, we're going to route the wire between the two. So what I do is I'm going to take off the upper radiator mounts right here, sneak the wire underneath there, and put it back together, and it'll be all Sano. All right, so step one is getting the headlights unplugged. You'll see on the headlight connector that there's a red tab. Just use a long screwdriver or something and slide that back. If it goes flying, comes out, don't worry about it. It's not necessarily needed for reassembly. As long as you put it back together, it clicks, you're okay. Now what we got to do is we got to unplug that. So what I like to do is, because my hands are big and don't fit in there the best, is I will just push down on the tab and slide it right out. Comes right off, super simple. All right, so we're going to take our harness, we're going to plug it into the original headlight connector itself, and then the other end of our harness is going to go right back into the headlight. Apologize if this doesn't show up the best on the video, but it's very basic. Just unplugging, installing in line, and replugging there. Make sure it gets in until it clicks. Now what we're going to do is we're going to route the wire over to the other side. So what we're going to do is we're just going to loosen these, take these bolts off right here. They're 10 millimeters. Let's pop those off real quick. Get those out of the way. So that's off. That'll just come right off. Set that there. Now what we can do, and I like to do, is we just put it right along this edge right here. And I'm actually going to zip tie it to these locations, and I'll show you how that looks when it's done. All right, got that mounted on there. Just tied it to the existing holes on there, routed it behind the battery cables, out of sight, out of mind, and then we'll just have to connect to the other side and you'll be done. Once that side's hooked up, just zip tie everything accordingly, snug it up, put your shroud back on, and you're done. It's about a 10-minute install, and it gives you that cool switchback look. Thanks a lot. If you have any questions about this product or the installation, please feel free to reach out to us at info@gen5diy.com. Thank you very much.